Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. This will be another all signs reading. So let's start number 1 with Aries. All right. Distance, okay. You could be taking some retreat or time out. Aries people in placements. Someone could be watching you. You're exiting some kind of karmic patterns, toxic patterns. You're coming out of suffering or lack or disappointment or pain or the past. Yeah, things are righting. Karma, balance after a period of disharmony in love. Interesting. You could be working on your self-concept at this time. Let's get you one of these. Shadow work, okay. The grind in the reverse, you could be taking a break. It is the weekend, right? Interesting. Let's pull one of these. Aries people in placements. Trauma bond. Yeah, this could have been something that was just really just toxic, wasn't working for you. Let's dive into some tarot for Aries people in placements. King of Pentacles sideways. You could have been dealing with a masculine or maybe a work colleague or coworker, or this could be just an earth sign masculine. It looks like this was somebody you're involved with that you're coming out of pain regarding. They could have like a lot of Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, and they behave that way. I see you leaping towards new opportunities though, away from this situation perhaps, if it was really like imbalance. This person could have been quite unhappy with their own life, or maybe your own finances were stressed when you were with this person. Could be a Gemini or somebody with those placements, King of Wands in the reverse. So this could be somebody with fire sign placements, potentially Leo, but I see you gaining more clarity as well. Somebody could be watching this as well. Let's get some juicy messages, Aries. Seeing a praying mantis. Something about window cleaning, so maybe that's a metaphor. Like maybe you're cleaning your vision or cleaning the way you're seeing something, perhaps. Aries people and placements. Something about being careful who you're alone with could be important. It says God is your shield. So that could be this new beginning that you're embarking on. Using critical thinking /I. Take a break from time to time while working. And Big Dipper. Yeah, we did see the grind in the reverse, right? So maybe there's something big happening for you where the Big Dipper constellation could be important. Big Dipper. Maybe this person was a Big Dipper, very greedy, like, I don't know, trying to keep you trapped in an illusion of power over you. Yeah, so hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. If you'd like to stick around for the other zodiac signs that you have in your chart, feel free to do so. But yeah, let's move on. Hearing a song, Big Papa, Papa. I don't know what that is. Let's see. Taurus. Let's move on to Taurus. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Let's dive into, I'm being called towards the tea leaf, so Taurus, people in placements. Good luck in the reverse. You could feel like you're maybe not having good luck. This could be something to do with love. You could be, there's a need to change. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming, Caterpillar. There's a need to mature. Yeah, someone could be trying to come between you and something you want, or you and a friend, or there could be just like a wedge of like her personalities or like energy or something like that. So let's just get some water. Make sure you're staying hydrated. It keeps your mind positive thinking. Literally, without water, the brain shrinks. Taurus, people and placements, and result in negative thinking. Taurus. Sovereignty, crow. Interesting. You could be seeing crows a lot. Let's see what this could be saying for you guys. Crow. Crow doth warn of battle cry, black messengers soar in darkest sky, death, destruction, loss, and woe, consumes the mind, must let it go, right? Because you actually have to allow things to happen and change, right? Time to reclaim your strength and power. Balance the light by embracing your shadow side. Crow highlights the path you are to take. A death rending of the old is imminent. Release the past and move on. My macabre presence in itself declares the battle has commenced. The primordial cry of deep wounding is consumed within the darkest of your emotions as you sink into despairing depths of the unknown. From deep within the abyss, I lend you my spiritual sight to see beyond your limited vision, and as I bring a message from between the worlds. For it is the mystery and magic of the old ways that beckon when I soar into view. I am a harbinger of change. I don't know if it's harbinger. I should probably learn, of transformation. And having observed you for quite a while, I have come to reveal both the strength of your light and the deep magic that can be summoned from the darkness within as you learn to fly between the worlds. Hurts of the past are released. So let go and allow the mighty span of my jet black wings to help you rise up. So you could be like at a threshold in your life. Feel the power and the expansion as you claim sovereignty over all. So this could be like ending karmic cycles, or this could be like some kind of pattern in your relationships, or something to do with communication or lack of communication. Maybe there was like bad synastry aspects here. Anything else for Taurus? July, this could be like changes in your home, or Cancer people could be placements, but this could be about real estate. This could be something about gossiping. Parrot, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Anything else for Taurus? I'm actually this is my second all signs reading, and I'm actually liking this format because I can hit many zodiac signs like quickly. That's really cool, actually, than spending like 30 minutes on one zodiac sign. No offense, bless. I can just, it helps me, but I think I'm glad I started off with the longer videos just because it helps me to like know how to tap in, out, I don't know, whatever. Warning you of a problem. Interesting. Yeah, someone could be leaving your life. Okay. Let's see your advice from your highest teams of love and light for Taurus. Actually, let's use a classic. What's their advice from the highest teams of love and light? You could be watching something, studying something, learning something, reaching out for the help you need when you need it. Interesting. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Someone here could have been like in and out, player energy, fire sign energy, evil-minded, cruel, bigoted, hurried, careless, and discord. Someone needs to change their perspective about detaching from something emotionally. Eight of Cups and healing. Interesting. Ace of Pentacles. They could be going towards some kind of new beginning in their finance, or you could. Slow but steady wins the race as you bring stability. Queen of Cups. Interesting. Ace of Wands. Justice. Four of Cups. Queen of Swords in the reverse, though. Yeah, somebody doesn't want to work with somebody. Ten of Wands. They just want to drop it. They're not investing. And they're happy. And they're moving towards other things, I think. So, let's see your juicy messages. Getting Futurama, Taurus. Something better can happen than you expect. Seeing like a lemon cake or something like that, like a lemon square. Hemi syncing the brain. So you might want to learn about that. It says, was trying to get your gifts. I don't know if this is upright or reversed. The energy you attract mirrors your mind. Negativities ensure positive things won't come. And you saw the future and moved in the correct direction. Interesting. Let's see if we have anything else for Taurus. We have another message here. It says, defeated by their own hatred. So whatever we manifest, right? Anything else by Taurus? Oops. It's okay to not know everything. I'm a powerful creator manifesting my desires with ease and grace. They are trying to use your personal information against you. It says, view relationships like a business profit. People love you more when you have boundaries. Cut all cords. Okay, interesting. Wants to create your identity for you. Delays for a reason. Delays for a reason. Patience. So there could be delays that you're encountering right now for a reason. They are sucking your abundance up. Succubus. Stop engaging off with their heads. And had to walk away from people who didn't believe in you and tried to dangle carrots. So yeah, I guess I'll end it there. Maybe we'll get you a last Cavalier's card, or maybe a flower card. I'm gonna go with flower. Taurus energies. Oh shit, that came out quick. Gorse, okay. An elder. Holly. Time in the reverse. Holly jolly. Kind of called to Gorse. Gorse. Gorse is hardy, fairly invasive, low-growing shrub. Will persevere against whatever stands in its way. Gorse's energy is best used in prosperity or manifestation as it urges you onwards towards your desires. So this could be financially. We did see the Ace of Pentacles. Sipping fresh brewed Gorse tea helps you to the next practical step in reaching your goals. So thank you so much for being here. Feel free to watch for the other zodiac signs if you feel called to, if you know your placements. And we're going to move on to... Plus it's like faster. I can actually like just do little quick spreads. That's kind of nice. Let's dive in. Taurus, Gemini. Welcome back, Gemini people in placements. Let's get into your reading. Thank you for joining me. We're going to start with a bit of tarot. Geminis. You could be contemplating letting go of something or somebody. Someone's seeing something clearly. There could be like a lot of instability in the home. Or there's something that needs to be revealed about emotions or something like that. Yeah, someone's evaluating their options, or they're confused about something, or maybe they think that somebody else is like really, maybe a feminine water sign here you could be dealing with. They could have Pisces, Taurus, interesting, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer placements. But this person's very focused, it looks like, on different choices or avenues. Tell me more for Geminis. This could be you, if you have water sign placements, or you're just associated with the Queen of Cups here. Somebody here could be detaching from something. Tell me more. Letting go of something. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles could be the Queen of Cups here. Let's see more. Gemini. I'm hearing a little chirping bird. Someone leaving your life. Bull. You're on the right path. Anything else? Someone could have gave up on something. Disappointment. Gemini. A journey, physical or mental. New possibilities and paths opening up. Interesting. Yeah, somebody's like leaving for new opportunities. Keeping your life in balance could be important. Someone was very stubborn or unwilling to change, and that's why somebody's leaving, it looks like. Could be a Scorpio. Could be dealing with somebody with Scorpio placements, but let's move on to some actions for Geminis. What's your advice? Oh, Eight of Cups, detaching. So yeah, walking away from something, detaching emotionally at least. And this is how somebody's getting their justice. You're getting justice, finding balance, investing in the right path, investing in the future, seeing things with clarity, with a clear eye, and focusing on your happiness and joy with the sun. So let's get some juicy messages. Gemini people and placements. Something about bakeries or like treating yourself maybe, Gemini. Oh my god, that really came out. Maybe you bake or something. Okay, it says, trying to block / intercept / cut off connection to heaven with distractions. Continue to strengthen connection with prayers and mind practices. So, yeah, this could be that maintaining that balance in your life as you can move towards new opportunities. Release it right now in Jesus' name. Get it / them out of your energy. He just wants a slave, possession. And so this could have been someone very stubborn. You stayed loyal too long, leaky aura, up your self-worth, protect your energy, and cut the cord. And then we also have spirits are cloaking you. Especially if you're this Queen of Cups, like especially if you're detaching, or your energy could be being cloaked, protected, guarded. You could be improving your auric field, your auric protection, your auric shield, calling upon guardian angels for protection, asking Jesus or angels to cut any cords, praying, asking for protection. May all the Geminis watching this reading be protected and led towards the highest team of love and light. Amen. And fuck being too nice, be nice to yourself came out. And we have always have a backup plan. Tries to make you jealous, you just leave. LOL. I'm sorry. Sorry. It says impersonator. Stop him. Sorry. I want you to leave your current lover. So I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. If you want to get a personal, you can do so through the Buy Me a Coffee link. Feel free to watch for your other zodiac sign placements. And we're moving on. Oh, shit. Seeing like a ice cream float. Maybe I just want an ice cream float. Just kidding. No, I saw this like short or something, and they put like Fanta with milk, and apparently it tastes good. So I was like, someday, some way, somehow. Let's move on to Cancers. Cancer people and placements. Thank you for being here. Let's dive into your reading. Where shall we begin? Let's get some tarot. Cancer people and placements. And their spirit team. Ooh, the Empress. Nice card to start out. Bada bing, bada boom. Something was slowing you down in the past because it was confusing you, but I see you focusing more on your own self and your own spirituality, and you could be having help from like feminine figures around you, or mature, like wise elders. You could be listening to like advice from these kind of people. You could have been dealing with a King of Swords energy in the past. This could have been someone with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They were, it's more lusty. It's more of a lust connection. Yeah, I see you exiting and out of any kind of sadness or any kind of hermit mode. Yeah, you're investing in something, long-term security. I see that. So you could be focused on is a bag. Yeah, this person could have had Gemini in the past, or there was like a decision point made. There could have been something about work, this person in work or your career, your job, or there's something about reciprocity here. Yeah, you're healing some kind of heartbreak. Interesting, which allows you to move towards some new beginnings, it looks like. So Cancers, messages for Cancers. Ooh, the fates and Yang. So you could be very like taking the charge, taking the mantle at this time. Let's see, Yang. Thank you so much for being here. I'm enjoying this new format. The masculine principle of movement and creativity, the power to make things happen, taking actions, putting yourself first, number one, right? Yang represents the power of action, the energies that propel the world forward, and manifesting thought and desire into concrete form. Now is the perfect time to act, for you can easily build momentum and make headway. What you want comes to fruition if you proceed confidently. This card signifies new life, is a sure sign that obstacles have been overcome. There is no reason to hesitate. You are the shaper of your destiny now, so you've already succeeded. It looks like circumstances are supporting action on your part. It's okay to make the first move. Trust you will quickly know where you stand in matters of the heart. There is movement towards your highest good, so go forth with assurance. Passion is in the air, and now is the time to dance to the tune of love. Take the lead. Projects, partnerships, and all matters relating to business are out of the obstacle phase and onto the make it happen phase. Now is the time to stake your claim and get things done. While you can expect to be busier than usual, this card tells you to have all the energy and vitality you need to accomplish your goals. Abundance is waiting for you to claim it. This could be like communications or your local community, but let's get you juicy messages. Cancers from the highest teams of love and light, guardians, guides, and angels, Angel Michael, Jesus, and any other benevolent guides. Someone could feel embarrassed or hurt for what they did to you or how they treated you or something. Cancer, I don't know. Cancers. Something about your family or their family. It says nobody's fool, so in the future position, love that. Ancestors want to deal karma, so you need to like detach your energy, right? There needs to be like cleanse, cord, cut, clear, release. Maybe you're burning candles or something like that, or sage, or make sure you're bathing, you know, obviously, but like spiritual bathing. Like maybe charging the water and, I don't know, making sure that you're taking care of yourself. Quiet your thoughts to listen to inner guidance. Always hold on to hope. It turned into a bad contract this year. It says sometimes holding on does more damage than letting go. Yeah. Have faith you are supported by the universe, and we have they're trying to lower your frequency, keep shining, and also heard shielding and elevating. So I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for being here. If you'd like to watch for other zodiac sign placements, feel free to do so if you know your placements. Oh, we have another message. And making you feel obligated to be a part of your life. They need to get a life. So that's lovely. Lovely. And let's move on to our next zodiac sign at this time. Leos, kings of the jungle, queens of the jungle. Let's jump into your energies. Detaching from something emotionally, Leo, people and placements. This could have been something that was unjust, unfair, imbalanced. Maybe it was impractical. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse was too fast, too quick, too slow, too hot, too cold, because you're hot and you're cold. Yeah, so you're releasing this. 10 of Wands. Maybe there's a third-party situation going on here, or somebody's partied a lot or something. Parties could be relevant. Somebody's stuck in their head, Leo. Some kind of new beginning. King of Swords energy. So this person could have been very like cruel, but also like not even grounded. Like Knight of Pentacles, like it's no bueno in the reverse, I would feel. Knight of Pentacles reversed. What does that mean? Stagnation, rigidity, and a refusal to adapt. So this person could have been very uncompromising. Wow. Urging you to break free from overly safe or rigid routines and embrace new methods, while also warning against laziness, sloppy work, extreme conservatism. So it's giving like Charlie Kirk, right? He died for his beliefs, but I mean, we all, you know, it can, and cheers to that, no offense, bless. It can indicate a tendency to procrastinate, miss details, or become so focused on safety you miss opportunities for growth and fun. So real vibe killer. So let's continue on. Somebody here could be moving towards new collaborations in the future or new beginnings. So this could be more like based on like work, I would say. But yeah, Sagittarius energy moving with divine timing. Let's get you some more messages, Leo energies. Oh, someone needs to stop with the psychedelics or something, side note, as well. Like, no offense, or like just chill a little bit. I don't know if you're doing like a lot of them or something like that, or LSD or whatever else, but just like, you know, rein it in a little bit. Sorry, I'm just delivering a message. Yeah, there could be new opportunities here. But there's discord among friends or family, and this is causing someone to like stay up at night or overthink or something like that. Or tell me more, Leo. This could have been something about work. Take care, enemies are working against you. This could be something about hidden secrets. Skulls could be relevant. Anything else for Leo? Secret admirer. Dark woman. Tell me more. Advice from a friend. Period of frustration, lessons to be learned, family, sorrow, tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance, karma. You will reap what you have sown. So it's kind of like if you want better seeds or better plants, plant better seeds. There could be a feminine quite angry at somebody. A dark feminine. You'll be taken care of in difficult times. Advice from a friend. New opportunities, paths. Oh, marriage, damn. I think there's potential here. Protection from a powerful friend. Okay, let's move into juicy messages for Leos. Your spirit team, guardians, and guides from the highest teams of love and light, angel, Michael, guardians, and guides for Leos from the highest teams, timelines. Someone here could have been like a danger. Heard flight risk. I don't know what that's about. Start making smart choices equals abundance. So that's right on top of karma. Manager kills agent. Selena's murder. So somebody very jealous who's like pretends to be a friend, but stays close to someone only to hurt them. Inner teddy bear. I'm not sure it was upright or reversed. Invest in yourself. They like taking you through the highs and lows. Love and accept yourself. Trying to keep you complacent. They just wanted to collect your soul. Returning back to self. Actively seek out more protection, guardian spirits. So call them in, deities. Better partner incoming. They want to get you out of your morals. And don't look back, and you crumble false foundations. I'm going to end it there. Feel free to watch for your other placements. If you know what they are, you can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link. We'll leave a tip through there. I think I'm quite enjoying this new format of the all signs. And, oh, we have another message. It says, they're very disrespectful. So maybe somebody was acting extremely disrespectful in the past or something, but let's move on to our next zodiac sign. Virgo. Welcome back, Virgo people and placements. Let's dive in with some, ooh, dragonfly, okay. What are these? Frog, okay. We'll pull those later for you guys. Virgo, Virgos. What's the team message from the highest teams of love and light? Straddling between worlds, wandering between realms, many masks, the authentic self, swan spirit, wrong deck, but cool. Let's see. The Fates was showing itself. Yeah, I think you're seeing through someone's masks, or this is helping you move towards like more authenticity. We do have the South Node K2 in Virgo right now, so this is all about stripping away illusions, beheading anything that's been holding us back. Let's get a message of advice for my Virgos. The Fates, Cancer got this as well. Why in the reverse, 31. So you can be questioning a lot. Yeah. Because in the end, it doesn't even matter. I don't know what that's about. Virgo. Dark woman, family sorrow, doing something risky. Could be dealing with a Leo. Probably more. Dark woman here could be seeing somebody clearly. Purse, paying attention to your finances. So there could be something that you're keeping hidden or private, or you're working on. You could be improving your health. Your health is improving. There is going to be success in the future. And yeah, just make sure you're not overspending. There is a money path for you, though, waiting for you to find it. So I think you're like hunting the trail. Yeah, you're definitely improving. There's going to be guaranteed success. And I think it's because you're taking care of your own health first. Let's get some general tarot, Virgo. Good Lord. Seven of Pentacles, investing in something. Justice, balance, happiness. Seeing something clearly, walking away from illusions or delusions or confusions, coming out of your bubble, coming out of your comfort zone. Maybe you've kind of, tell me more for Virgo, please. Can you clarify? Something has been like holding you back. Yeah, this was some kind of conflict, Five of Swords, but you're moving forward now. You're taking risks. You're coming out of your bubble. I see you understanding the kind of full opposites and everything, like the whole spectrum. And I see you manifesting new beginnings in your finances or Page of Pentacles energy, new beginnings and long-term growth or stability. Virgos from their spirit team, from the highest teams of love and light, deities, guardians, and guides, Angel Michael for the highest teams of light. Virgo. Power of prayer. Give the situation to God for uplifting and healing and be open to miracles. So you could be literally like asking for miracles when you pray in the morning. I love doing that. Like, show me the magic, show me happiness today. It's you get what you ask for. Heaven's unlimited resources, love and answers await your prayers. Be sure to act on divine guidance God gives you in response. That's beautiful. No more complaining is there on the top flip side. So anything else for Virgos from their spirit team, guardians, and guides? You could have a close relationship with your spirit team. Maybe you have I know there's certain nakshatras that are associated with working with like elemental spirits in Virgo. So definitely check out your nakshatras if you know what you can find that out on AstroSeek's website, Sidereal Vedic birth chart. Anything else for Virgos? We have likes to make you insecure. Yeah, you could be moving beyond these kind of people that don't understand you exactly what you need to grow. So this was maybe coming face to face with these challenges helped you to actually improve. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. So somebody here could have done that. Their words are bullshit. Wants to record you for blackmail, sex tape. So be careful. This person can be quite abusive. Don't chase messy relationships. Don't get distracted. So stay focused on what you're manifesting. With the Magician in your most future position on top of the Chariot card, this is very powerful energy. Have the courage to follow your intuition. I think you're seeing through people's masks and you're trusting your intuition, which makes it stronger. You need to be somewhere else, and test them, observe. So I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for being here. I know you guys are so extremely smart since Virgo is ruled by Mercury, or maybe even Chiron, but I think it's more Mercury, very analytical. So if you need a personal, feel free to use the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. And let's move on. I'm enjoying this format. Let's see. It's fun to try new things. All right, Libras. My lovely Libras. What is your vibe for the tribe? Let's see, messages for... You could be traveling soon or something about travel, Libra. Tidy house. You could be cleaning your house. You're balancing something. Tell me more. You could be letting go of certain things, expanding. Sagittarius energy. You're coming out of a time of replenishment, I see. Yeah, it's like courage to step into life. Okay, crows could be relevant. Somebody else got crows. Closing door completion. You could be closing certain cycles out. Anything else for my lovely Libras? We're going to use the pretty Lenormands. Messages from the highest teams of love and light. Angel Michael, guardians and guides. Yeah, you could have been dealing with pests or people who are very greedy around you, mice. This could have been a Leo, Taurus, Gemini, Taurus, Libra. There's something about news about your money. Big focus on money. You could be learning about things at this time. You could be cutting certain things out. Maybe shady characters. Libra, from their spirit team, guardians and guides, the highest teams of love and light. Yeah, this could have been something quite toxic. Tell me more. Continue to do your cleansing work. Inhale golden white light from heaven. And exhale that energy all around you. Chinnamasta, let's see. Opened right to it. Sacred severance is her radical grace. She is the soul's power to shed and survive and outgrow and evolve. When the soul needs to separate itself from that which it once relied, be it a view of herself, the world, or a group or a belief system that doesn't support the truths of the heart, she has a capacity, sovereignty, and courage required for self-liberation. Systems of oppression within your mind and world are overcome. You have the power to sever your attachment to the past and focus on inner regeneration and reorientation, healing into a path that is worthy of your heart. The fifth of the Mahavidya wisdom goddesses is the most shocking form of Kali, Chinnamasta. She is the divine feminine avatar, self-decapitated and partaking of the blood that emerges from her throat. The name Chinnamasta translates as beheaded. She signifies a powerful activation on the spiritual path through the confrontation of oppressive behaviors, self-limiting attitudes, and intellectual dominance of intuition. The head is a symbol of the known, of thinking, of forms of authority. It is the head that wears the crown, the sign of status and power. Unrestrained by authority, she is able to overpower. From the human selves, the head is the locus of control. So during Chinnamasta initiation, that you will not understand what is happening, and you won't know how everything is going to turn out. 12 could be a relevant number. This, as it is meant to be, and not everything you need to worry or fight against. 29:36 on the clock. Chinnamasta is a potent medicine for liberation. Her graphic iconography differentiates her from other forms of Kali that wear her favorite accoutrements of severed heads and skull garlands. Chinnamasta's severance is her own head. This represents self-liberation. We do not need to wait for another to intervene. She shows the way to save ourselves, to move inner courage to inner wisdom. Her presence indicates a time when you must trust yourself completely, without an external support systems to rely on, because that means your world's shifting, you're in the loading phase. The beliefs and constructs that once supported you are no longer able to do so. Success cannot come from the tried true paths of the past. You are evolving beyond that. It is time to rest in the void and allow for the new way to emerge. Despite the inherent violence in the image, Chinnamasta is not dead. Blood flows. She is very much alive. No matter how severe the challenges you encounter, no matter how what you let go of, that which you once identified with or cherished, your life shall continue. We do have Saturn finishing up in Pisces, huge karmic cycles. And you, the real you, which is not who you thought you were, is breaking free into more life, not less. Sometimes the old systems have to fall for the new order to be established. Things will never be the same because your real self is powerful enough to shed the false layers and radiate its inner beauty and wisdom more freely. Your partaking of blood symbolizes the capacity to be nourished and fed by change rather than devastated or destroyed by them. It is reassurance that on a deeper, it's kind of like you try a new pie. If you've always been getting like the same slice of pie at your local bakery, maybe you'll try something else, or maybe you'll try a new method or a new strategy. It is reassurance that at a deeper level you are gaining something from the chaos and deconstruction in your being and your life. As you continue to move through the process of change, you gain energy for something new because you're shedding anything that's not aligned anymore, which naturally frees up energy. Chinnamasta is self-nourishing through the spiritually conscious application of destructive energy. Chinnamasta shows us transformation is not about trying to change others. It is about tackling our views and fixed identities and our attachments to power and status. Even if a situation causes us pain and it appears to be under the control of another, Chinnamasta initiates us using our spiritual power to free ourselves. Her teaching is that we have the means to become free within. We do not need to control outer circumstances or others. Within us is the energy we need to continue on our path. We can draw what we need from within. Chinnamasta leads us into deeper terrain where we can release tendencies to self-sabotage through ignoring our intuition, truth, and needs. We have the power to get out of our own way. Beautiful. Let's get you some juicy messages for Libras. You could be doing shadow work, really tapping into your shadow work. Anything else for Libras? Keep living your best life is showing up. I'm seeing a fortune cookie. You could be overcoming addiction. Libra. This could be like addictive to like negative thoughts, negative beliefs, negative people, negative, it's all spirit. It's all energy. Libra. Heard stick to your guns. It says something about cherry wine. Strawberries, cherries, and an angel's kiss. Like Lana Del Rey song. I think it's cover from a 70s song. My summer wine is really made from all these things. Okay, they were playing both sides. Energy blockage release. Remove yourself from a bad situation. Secretly wants to compete against you. Cut the cords every day. They keep attacking you spiritually, so keep elevating and staying strong. They just want to interrupt you. Zagon could be a demon or spirit themes relevant. It says, you make me mature. So this person could be like helping you to become mature. You could be helping them. Don't stay in circumstances you don't have to or want to. Blowing air, feeding ego. Yeah, so if you're just not interested, if it's not compatible, move on. Get balance / relax / ground and get to it. They thought you were weak and just wants to steal your joy. Only thing to fear is fear itself. I'm seeing Al Capone. Fast more. So you might need to like fast or go through days of fasting. Click do not recommend channel on any energy you don't want to manifest. By the time they come around, you're long gone to a better / fun reality. I hope you liked it. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Feel free to watch for your other zodiac sign placements. So we all have our own free will, of course. Alrighty, Scorpios, welcome back, Scorpio people in placements. Let's dive into your energies. Scorpio, that's the message from your spirit team. This could be about changes in your home or forward momentum, your path, Scorpios. Yeah, your forward momentum, Knight of Pentacles, your strategy for what you're doing, your actual methods of getting there. I see you going through some kind of incubation phase or something. You could feel a lot of lusty energy towards the Queen of Cups. This could be a feminine who has a lot of fire sign, interesting fire sign placements maybe, or water sign placements. But if not, this could just be you if you're the feminine watching and going towards a new beginning of some sort, towards your own personal happiness. I see somebody kind of attached to somebody still, it looks like, but they're like confused. I'm seeing like in Harry Potter where he goes like, I think it's like the torture one where he does that spell and then the thing like it's like torturous and they like squiggle on the ground and they just move everywhere in no direction particularly. So somebody could be like, this could be a metaphor maybe for like somebody's energy is scattered or it's not focused. This could be the masculine. Anything else for, I almost said Gemini. So you could have Gemini placements, Scorpio. You could be stuck in your head or overthinking like a Gemini. There's a need to really prioritize on what's actually important here. Responsibilities here. King of Wands. Take your power back. Tell me more for Scorpios. People in placements. Time to act. Lion. You could have Leo placements. Something about your courage. Cowardly lion, right? Major challenge to overcome. Oh, there she goes. Where she goes, nobody knows. There she is. Weeping, okay, Weeping Willow. So, it could be like a portal or something that you could need to go through. Beetle, good fortune. Beetles, Beetlejuice. Just kidding. Solid foundation, success with effort. Somebody could be working on their like solid foundation. This could be the feminine. Someone's quite happy. Someone needs to change. They're not very at peace. Somebody's not at peace. Let's get you a wisdom. Scorpio. I'm getting strong Leo energy. Scorpio people in placements. Truth be told, someone might want to express something. New life. Somebody's jealous of somebody, maybe? I don't know. Sorry. Or jealousy could be important here. You must acknowledge your inexperience and gently allow yourself to be like the delicate new bud that opens. It's okay to admit you might not know something. You're at the beginning of things and haven't yet hit your stride. Be immersed in the newness of it all and don't try to rush the learning process. New life has its own timetable for maturity. Be here now. Life loves you. So yeah, not rushing things could be important. Let's see, Scorpios. Scorpios from their spirit team, guardians and guides. Angel Michael, guardians and guides for Scorpio. Okay, we have, you need to start having confidence, self-assurance, improves life, opinion about yourself, feed self-image with kindness. You are deserving of respect, self as you are. Never underestimate your magic. Proof is in the pudding. Just wanted to exploit you. I'm not sure if this is upright or reversed. Wants to manipulate you, then take advantage of you. Wants to make you feel guilty. Don't let them feel your energy. Turn the light off. And don't feel bad releasing things not aligned with you, right? You need to release the energy to allow new energy to come in, and you're not needy. And do your best, God does the rest. So thank you so much for being here. Feel free to watch for the other zodiac sign placements if you know your placements, and you can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Otherwise, take care. Okay, let's move on to my lovely Sagittarius. Someone could really want your energy or time or something like that. Like very possessive. Sag. Skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. So you're being protected, I think, from something. Tell me more, Sag. Red hair. Someone here could have red hair. See somebody like loading up their ammo. Yeah, this could have been a connection. I see something changing in your work in the future, Sagittarius. Coming out of some sadness, solid foundation, birth, stork, news of a birth or new business opportunity. Yeah, you were dealing with some kind of unhappiness in the past. You'll begin to think more clearly as you step towards a new experience. Yeah, something was really risky in the past. I didn't want you to take a risk on this. Tell me more for Sag. Yeah, there's an improvement coming here. Yeah. Somebody's watching you as well. Knight of Pentacles, you're slow and steady, win the race. You're turning off from something. You didn't feel emotionally well in something. Ace of Cups reverse. You're not in love with something. What's your advice? And slowly but steadily move ahead. Exactly. That's your advice. So let's get some juicy massages. Sagittarius. You could be dealing with Libra, have Libra placements, Sag. You could be blocking things that don't align with you. Sagittarius people in placements. I'm seeing that show, that movie where she's like a soccer girl, but she like pretends to be a boy. Anything else for Sag or something like that? Alrighty, we have secure yourself. It says he's sending nudes around. Get away from them. They want to pull you into hell / control you. They don't have time. You don't have time for this. See things more clearly. Better discernment. And show the universe you detach from their cord / control / connection. Always love yourself more than you love others. Put yourself first. Do not give everything to others. Be careful of those so greedy for your energy. Yeah, I was getting that. It's okay to make the wrong choice. Just don't keep making the wrong choice. Wants to keep you stuck in your head. We have outgrown here. Let the old story fall off. And we have voice experiences that haven't been heard, artists. So you could be like channeling or creating, weaving in new frequencies. So you could be like getting new inspiration, new muses, new creations, new decor, new style, new whatever. Practice, practice, practice. Filter out other people's moods / opinions / stories. Pick yourself every time, not what's happening with anyone or others. You could also notice that you have been practicing certain abilities or leaning into your intuition or practices, and your gifts are getting stronger. It says stay in your power. Yeah, you could be becoming more powerful as well. And it says try to create / find your weaknesses. So I'm going to end it there. Feel free to watch for the other zodiac signs if you know your placements. Thank you so much for being here. And you can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link. We'll leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Let's move on to my lovely Capricorns. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Let's dive in. Messages for Capricorns. Detaching from something, making your decision, acting with confidence. King of Wands energy here. You could be detaching from something in the past. Something that brought you a lot of conflict. You could be moving with divine timing, releasing, opening up to new ideas, ventures, Page of Wands, healing. Okay, what's your advice for Capricorns? What's your advice for my lovely Capricorns from your highest teams of love and light? Stay in your power, claim your power, continue to move towards what brings you passion, Ace of Wands. Don't pay attention to what others are doing, seeing, thinking, hearing. Yeah, taking care, there will be a loss in financial wealth. It looks like something was holding you back, so you're needing to leave it behind. You could have had a lot of negative people or negative Nancy's around you or something, but I see you building a more solid foundation. There could be a stork energy, news of a birth or conception or new enterprise, Capricorns. Sorry if I'm wrapping this up. I'm just been doing this for a while. Capricorns. To the sea. So you could feel like you're kind of processing your emotions at this time. You could be changing your home as well. There are times when what is familiar and known is not the best choice. Human beings are memory-driven creatures, and we all look for certainty for what we know, even if the qualities we seek in others and external conditions are expressed in unhealthy ways. Avoid to be too eager to find home. Choose something unfamiliar and trust there you will find a new normal that supports your spirit. Remember, if you do what you did, you always get what you got. Do the opposite of what feels right, even if it's uncomfortable, because what feels right is really what feels familiar. And you attract and be drawn to the very things you don't want anymore. This time will not be different unless you do something different. You could be ending huge karmic cycles. Something about travel as well could be relevant. Let's get you juicy messages from my Capricorns, from their spirit team, guardians and guides. You could be dealing with a Libra, Capricorns. Someone could have stabbed you in the back, Capricorn. Say it right, Nelly Furtado could be relevant. It says, driving the devil out. So as you detach, don't wait to be chosen, choose yourself. And it says, reject them. And it says, help appears in various ways. And transitioning to the life you desire / deserve. I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link. I'll leave a tip through there. Feel free to watch for your other zodiac sign placements if you know your placements. And we're moving on to my Aquarius people in placements. Welcome back. Thank you for being here. Let's dive in. We're going to start with some chakras. Aquarius placements. I express my love and goodness each time I speak. This could be about emotions, how you express your emotions, or something about real estate or your family. Maybe this is like coming face to face with like family patterns. I am insightful and intuitive, and I am connected to my higher self. So that could be something you're working on at this time. There could be something about your confidence that's a key to that. Let's move on to the familiars. Aquarius people in placements. What's your advice at this present moment? This could be about going your own way. Ooh, wasp, revenge. Maybe somebody's very vengeful here right now. Okay, wasp. Or wasps, spirit animal could just be relevant. You could be seeing wasps. Very aggressive, right? Something you have sown is going to come back to sting you. Be careful not to break the law in order to get back at someone. Remember that the truth will out. So be patient and hold tight for now. You are about to be called out on a misdeed. Time to be honest and transparent. Here I am. Take a good look, long look. I am not a beauty to behold, perfectly formed to deliver a real sting if you cross me. And like my honeybee cousins, I can do this more than once, so be warned. You say you seek revenge for serious wrongdoings, for words most foul spread about you, for acts in your name, for a hurt so profound that now it's the anger and rage that keeps you going. Okay, I can deliver, but revenge takes many forms, and maybe what you seek is to be vindicated, to have the truth told, to have your name cleared. Not more damage and destruction on top of the exiting wreckage. Think hard on this, for perhaps the best way to be avenged is to rise above all the chaos and to forgive, to release the hurt and to take pity. You have all the power now. It is your anger and hurt that feeds the drama. Remove this and you will inject far more transformational energy in the situation than any pain my anger inflicts or my efforts inflict. So this could be about maybe what you're investing your energy or time into as well. Let's move on to some tarot for my Aquarius. People and placements. What's the most vital message for Aquarius from the highest teams of love and light, guardians and guides at this present moment? Something about focusing on your finances. Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady. Someone could have been very impulsive. There's something about justice being served or balancing the scales. There could be new beginnings in your money as well. I see you moving beyond any petty, vengeful nature activities, drama. You're focusing on what's important, and this will help you to move forward. If not, you will disperse your energy and you won't be able to focus on what's actually vital. But let's continue to move on for Aquarius. People and placements. What's your messages from your highest team of love and light for the highest timeline from your greatest success? Guardians and guides, deities, Angel Michael for Aquarius from their spirit team. You could have grandparents around you. It says, we need good leaders because there is evil to conquer. Force of nature. It says, mad because they see you winning and try to destroy your life. You can make your visions come true. So maybe somebody didn't feel like they could. The light is your intuition. God has your back. You are the author. Every good story has a good ending. Okay. Devil comes to destroy your blessing, self, confidence, peace, love, respect. They're lying about their money. And it says, don't waste your time, and quantum leap. So that new beginning, that Fool energy there. So definitely see you moving, going slowly but surely towards this new beginning. And that's what you need to be invested in. So please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Feel free to watch for your other zodiac sign placements if you know what they are. And take care. Let's see, Pisces, last but not least, let's dive into your energy. Let's close this out on a good note, shall we? Pisces, what is your messages at this present moment for Pisces placements? Temporary situation. I see you moving beyond a temporary situation. There's something about becoming clear on what you actually want in your life, what you want to manifest. Take some time out to consider the blank canvas before you. You could be shedding a lot. You're moving away from depression or anxiety. There's something about sparking your passion, your muses, your inspiration, what gets you fired up, what makes you happy, what makes you excited. Look to art, look to inspiration, look to role models, right? There is something here about finance. Interesting. Okay, Pisces. Moving out of stagnancy, a rest period, making a choice or decision to move towards new beginnings or contracts. You're seeing something clearly about maybe a Cancer or something that was hidden to you, or you're strategizing keeping your home life private. You're moving towards new reciprocity dynamics or work situation with the Six of Pentacles. And this is because you're rejecting something. Someone could be leaving your life or exiting your life. Let's get you juicy messages for Pisces. Pisces, people and placements from the highest teams of love and light. Something about jam, or you could be like, you know, making jams, jellies, Pisces, or there's something about that, maybe the process of like, you know, that sweetness, collecting the berries or whatever. It says, Dear God, angels / guardians, please keep me on my divine destiny's path. Amen. So this could be a prayer that you're using to protect yourself, and it really works, right? Trying to evil eye your success / ascension. We have 4. So somebody was trying to take your stability from you, but I see you coming into greater stability, especially if you're keeping things private. Passing karmic tests / temptations destined. Praying / averting karma. So continue to pray, especially if you see that this could be a karmic path or cycle that you don't want to repeat. A lot of Pisces is the most evolved zodiac sign, so you've done this lifetime likely many times before, so you want to make sure you're making the right choices. Have faith that you are supported by the universe. They can't break your spirit. And we have, don't be drawn into conflict. So this person could have brought a lot of conflict to you, trying to gaslight you. And it says, life imitates art. So be inspired by art and create life and close the door. Yeah, they're using hard drugs again. So this could be an addict. You should not forget about your own happiness. Think about your own well-being. Stop putting others before yourself. They wouldn't do the same, right? And you deserve more. And online dating. So you could be like opening yourself up to going on new dates, wants to humiliate you. So do be careful. No time for bullshit. And we have finding luxury and simplicity, enjoying, and willing to work on it / fix it, and underwhelming. So don't work on it or fix it with this person. It's not worth it. And it says, be careful of someone who is intruding your space. So do banishment, get protection, call the cops, be quiet of your plans. Exactly. Keep things hidden. I hope you like this reading. Please feel free to check out your other zodiac sign placements if you know what they are. You can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Thank you so much for being here. I truly, deeply appreciate it. I've been trying this new format and I quite enjoy it. So please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal, and good luck. Take care.